So, babe, do you want to talk about our trip any?
I don't even know where to begin right now. Should we just like start at the beginning? We talked a little bit about our night in Auburn on one of the other flights. I don't remember, but Auburn was cool. That was a fun night. We're gonna go to dinner at that place. It was so good. The Hound.
128.5.
It was the Hound, right? And then we walked around campus. We talked about the trees and stuff. So then the next day we flew to Tampa. Tampa executive landed there, picked up our friends Maggie and Jay. They hopped in, flew to Key West.
Maintain VFR.
Proceeded to have an amazing time at Key West.
Active.
Like I said, I got a VRBO there. It was basically like a condo. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, or 3-bath, or whatever it was.
And I got a hat from there.
It was a super nice condo. It was at this place called Santa Maria, I think. The pool was dope. Everybody was super friendly. It was really nice. And it was right right on the southern part of the island, right down there by everything. It was like 2 blocks away from the most southern point.
751, climb out.
And it was like 1 block away from Duval Street. So we just hopped on Duval Street
3014 range 751
and walked all the way down, stopped and had lunch and drinks and
contact,
went to gift shops and like ended up down at the pier on the other end. There was live music down there. Had the best wings of my life. Made our way back.
751,
And it wasn't enough time. I don't want to do like one day anywhere anymore, really.
Yeah.
We only had one night in Key West. Maggie and Jay had to get back, and I would have liked definitely to stay another day. But anyway, it was super cool. Met Jose. What up, Jose?
Yeah.
And then hopped in the plane, went back to Tampa, dropped them off. This time we actually got out and went into town and went to this really cool place for lunch. I don't remember what it was called, but you guys will see footage of it. It was like this big area on the Hillsborough River, and there was a bunch of different restaurants and bars there, and people were playing bags, and lots of music playing and stuff. Anyway, and we hopped back in the plane and flew to Destin. Man, Destin was
I think that was my
awesome.
favorite spot.
That was so good. So we had 2 nights in Destin. We stayed at the Emerald Grand. We had our own, they call it the Sunset Suites. We had our own suite, and the view was amazing. It was right there in the middle of everything. The first night, we got there, checked in, checked out the pool, got dinner, ended up climbing the rock wall. I didn't really climb the rock wall so much. Kevin climbed the rock wall. I attempted to climb the rock wall.
Change of plans.
I can climb rock walls. I've done it like before, like recently. This one was like really hard.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. Anyway,
The
I got
grips
up,
were
like,
so far apart.
well, and they were all like upside down. So the next day, we got up, went down and rented a pontoon boat, and took the pontoon boat over to Crab Island. Well, first, like right out in the little harbor there was tons of dolphins. That part was really cool. Hopefully the GoPro you'll be able to see these dolphins.
Yeah.
And then we went over to Crab Island, and that was cool. It was like basically a big giant party. There was like gajillion other boats over there with us, and they had like areas where you could rent like paddle boards and stuff like that. There were guys going around on like their little rowboats or jet skis or whatever, selling ice cream, and they had a big floaty thing in the middle of the water with like slides and jumping, stuff like that. The problem with Crab Island was there were jellyfish everywhere. So nobody was like getting in the water though, because there was just jellyfish everywhere.
Yeah.
And
those
so
suckers hurt too.
we just hung out for, I mean, they're like, they were playing music out there. We hung out there for a while, flew the drone a little bit. I mean, we did get in the water a couple times, briefly.
Field tail.
And then we went back over
Victor, climb through 3,000.
under the bridge and over on this little beach, this pretty little beach where some other boats were, and there didn't seem to be any jellyfish over there, or so I thought. So we get out, like I'm jumping in the water, diving in, having fun, going up on the beach, and going back out to the boat. I walked down along the beach and I got in the water. This whole time I didn't see any jellyfish. I got in the water and I was about like waist deep, just walking along. And all of a sudden, like I feel this stinging, tingling sensation. And it's not really just in one spot either, because those tentacles are like long. Like I think it just grazed across the whole front of my thigh. And I was like, what is that feeling? As I've never been stung by a jellyfish before.
We got our first Gulf Coast jellyfish sting.
Rapidly got worse. And I like go back over to Kevin. I'm like, what is happening right now? And then the red spots started to appear, and then the like blisters started to appear. And I was like, he's like, are you gonna be okay? And I was like, well, I don't. Only if it doesn't get any worse than this. And he's like, no, it won't get worse than this. It'll feel better in like 10 minutes. And it did. So I survived. I was scared because I heard like all these stories about everybody's like, oh, jellyfish sting's the worst
Airport,
pain I ever felt, blah, blah, blah. It's like excruciating pain. Maybe there are different types of jellyfish, but maybe you got stung by like a couple bees.
Ranger 827, I've got 4 or 5 aircraft in front of you right now. I'll take your request later.
Then we got hopped off of that little beach and went down like through some canals and like just like scoping out mansions and stuff.
Ranger 751, hold present position, maintain 4,000. Ranger 751, hold present position, maintain 4,000.
Just looking
or 1077
at other
X-ray,
people's
contact Atlanta Center 120.55.
Being nosy. And then we went to a really nice place for dinner called Harbor Docks.
I think
and sat like right on the water there. That was super fun. We had a little wait, so we like hung out at the bar, met some people, and like everybody was real friendly. And then we sat up by the water, and I tried tilefish. It was like one of the specials, like fresh catch that they had that day. And I was like, oh, I'll try that. I thought it was gonna be like this little portion or something. They brought out like a big piece of fish, and it was they called it sauteed. It was like basically just lightly crusted and then pan seared. Oh man, it was so good. After that, we were like, oh, let's just stop at Coyote Ugly for a minute before we go back to the room. We ended up staying there for long time.
Yeah, I don't remember if I got any film of that.
It's on my phone.
Jimmy was dancing on the bar, Coyote Ugly, singing with girls.
We sat there and we're like, oh, we're just gonna have this one drink and we're gonna get out of here. But then one of the girls, her name was India. She was like the best one there. She was so funny and fun and entertaining. She got like on the microphone. They got me up there finally, and I sang Earl, little Dixie Chicks, Earl.
Earl's gotta die.
I haven't heard that song in forever. I tell you what, I knew every single word. Did a little dancing. It was a little scary, a little hard to dance up there because I was wearing really high heels. I was trying to be real careful. I did not want to be that girl. Falls off the bar. So I did most of my dancing down on the floor.
November, contact Memphis Center.
But yeah, that was just a good time.
And there's cool things in Destin. You can go down to Okaloosa Island, go out on the pier. It's like $2.
Oh yeah, we did do that. We did that the first night.
Buy cheap beer, walk out way out on the pier.
Way out.
People are out there fishing and just having fun. It's pretty cool. There's a couple of outdoor bar and restaurants down there too.
Crab House or Crab Shack or something like that down there. Yeah, I forgot about that. Destin also.
A lot to do.
Not long enough. Needed one more day. We did stay there for 2 nights, but I needed just one more. It was just gorgeous, and it was just so much fun. There was so much to do. So then we hopped in Old Beverly Claire and flew to Biloxi. 2 nights in Biloxi. 2 nights was actually plenty.
Yeah.
that was enough.
5 uniform center, Roger. Ready now, altimeter 3014, standby.
We were going to land at like the
position, maintain
Ocean Springs Airport, which is closer to the casinos. But we ended up, the weather was kind of bad, which you guys will see if it turns out. So we ended up having to shoot an instrument approach. There was no instrument approaches there.
Roger,
Could have broke out and then took the hard ride over there, but it was a little short runway. At that point, you know, really the drive difference between the airports to the casino was only like 10 minutes each way, so I liked Gulfport. It was a nice airport. It was easy in and out. The people there were great too.
We stayed at a Golden Nugget, which was awesome. I picked it because it had the dopest looking pool area, which totally lived up to
Center for 5 Mike Golf. I got
expectations. It was like even better than the pictures. It was pool area was awesome. The casino was cool. We did played a little blackjack, played a little roulette, played a little. I did some video poker, but mostly
make that.
we just played poker. We played a lot of poker, actually. We did not get rich.
Goes 209.
Actually,
Excuse me, it goes 205 kilo.
yeah, I did not break even. You might have. Did you end up breaking even?
Yeah, I came close. I broke even the second night, but
I didn't lose too much. I made some more back on the second night. I felt a little bit better about the second night than I did about the first night.
I'm so cheap. Like I don't ever gamble.
Yeah.
We don't ever go to casinos or
Me
anything.
neither. I mean, you just have to know what you're going to spend before you go in there. I just think of it as entertainment. Like if I would pay this much for a few hours at a concert, then I would pay this much for a few hours of entertainment at a casino, you know. You just have to, I did not know that. I thought that maybe at some point we could go walking along down by the beach or whatever, but that's not really,
We're 176 Juliet Romeo,
that's not really a thing in Biloxi, I don't think. There's not.
1460 Romeo.
Not much to that beach there.
Yeah, gotta find stuff to do at the casinos. Those are a whole Gulf Coast swing.
Roger, thank you.
Good job, babe.
I'll reach 626.